Each year, hundreds of experts bestow Taiwan Excellence Awards on the best Taiwanese products. Perseverance makes perfect. Taiwan Excellence.
And you'd never slip away, and you'd never hear me say, I remember the day you told me you were leaving. I remember the makeup running down your face, and the dreams you left behind, you didn't need them.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Taiwan Excellent Press Conference, Taiwan Smart Solution with all experience technology and startups. My name is Zaira, and I will be introducing you today all our speakers who will explain you more about Taiwan is shaping and driving the future of the Internet of Things technology with its innovative product. Thank you for joining us, and we hope you have a pleasant experience. The internet landscape is growing at an exponential rate. It's not just about computers, laptops, tablets, or smartphones anymore. It's about washing machines, vacuum cleaners, door locks, and toasters, which are now becoming smart. As a result, we have what we call Internet of Things, this new umbrella that comprehends all these things that are connected with internet. We are living in a time of smart appliances, the smart cities, the digital doctors, and the artificial intelligence. Everything is getting reshaped and reminded through this new paradigm. And Taiwan and its companies has strived to be forerunners in Internet of Things. Best person to talk about development is the Vice Chairman of the Taiwan External Trade Development Council, TAITRA. So it's an honor to welcome on stage to Mr. Shih-Chung Liu.
Thank you, Taida. Buenos dias, Senor and Senorita. Welcome to the Taiwan Excellence Press Conference. My name is Liu Shih-Chung, Vice Chairman of Taiwan External Trade Development Council, also known as TAITRA. TAITRA is a semi-government organization that has been promoting Taiwan's trade around the world for more than 4 decades. So it is TAITRA's mission to bring Taiwan to the world and bring the world to Taiwan. And this is the 5th time that TAITRA participates in the MWC conference. And I'm so proud to announce to you that this year's main theme kind of echoed what has been evolving in the world when it comes to IoT, AI, and a lot of technological innovation. Also, with me this morning, I brought 2 of my robotic pals, AlphaBot and also Robel. Please say hi to the audience, my amigos. Both AlphaBot and Robel are the manifestation of Taiwan's ICT innovation and AI applications. Because ICT is Taiwan's DNA. It's in the blood of a lot of Taiwan's companies and industries, which I think echoes perfectly the main theme of today's press conference. That is Taiwan's smart solution with all-inspiring technology and startups press conference. Also, later on, I would introduce to you several outstanding and I would say the potential hidden championship in the future. They are all from Taiwan. They possess exactly those elements that I just mentioned to you. As I have just said, Taiwan wanted to further expand its market to Europe. And Taiwan and the EU has maintained very, very close trade and economic and investment relationship. Nearly 1/3 of Taiwan's exports go to EU, covering the aspects of ICT, machinery, and also transport device. And as I say, those are the best qualities of Taiwan's industries. So I'm so glad that this year's MWC events, we have brought over 70 companies from Taiwan. And among them, there are also 13 startups that has been brought by the TAITRA to this year's MWC meeting. So I would be very much honored to encourage you to explore the best quality of those companies because they are the best potential company in Taiwan for the EU markets. Also, as I said, that Taiwan Excellence is an icon. It's a government-promoted program that aims at exploring a lot of potential Taiwanese companies. Each year, we select 500 companies out of 1,200 companies. And then among those 500 companies, we awarded the Golden Award and Silver Award to roughly 20 companies. So they are the best of the best. And today, we brought some of them to your attention, and some of them were further introduce the quality and concept of their product to you. So without any kind of introduction, I would like to turn the stage back to the host, and then let all those companies from Taiwan introduce their product to you. Once again, the sky is the limit. Taiwan is geographically small, but technologically big. So don't ever underestimate the creativity of Taiwan company. Thank you so much for coming to this morning's press conference. I wish you a good time in this week-long event. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Please, Mr. Liu,
Yes.
don't leave the stage. Okay, I would like to invite also to Shih-Chung Liu, is a second economic secretary and cultural of Taipei, please. And all of speakers to come and stay with us. We would like to make a picture, all of, yeah, thank you so much.
Oh, okay.
Please join me and give a big round of applause for the Taiwan team, all right?
Sí, claro, es que no.
Go closest to have a good photo.
分配一下，平均过来。
I'm gonna go in. Oh, okay. It's okay.
Let's do the Taiwanese way. Thumbs up. Number one product from Taiwan.
It's almost here. The Taiwan new wireless technologies and small
Okay. Great. Thank you so much. So your turn now. Great.
The 5G era is almost here, the time where the new wireless technologies will enhance mobile broadband. That revolution will come in the form of new gadgets, a new application based on cloud technologies and shaped by artificial intelligence. Please welcome on stage our first speakers who will explain you more about the rise of all 5G, networks, and Internet of Things orchestration. Please, Mr. Paul Steven.
Good morning. Thank you for joining us today. Looks like we have a full house. I'd like to also thank Tetra for inviting Advantech here to speak today. Actually, I'm a youngster from an old startup. We've been around for a number of years, and I think it's a good example of Taiwan excellence. Our company was founded by four guys in a garage just over 30 years ago, and they've actually built Advantech to become a $1.5 billion company with technology that spreads all the way from sensor devices to gateways into the edge cloud and into the cloud network. And we've got some great technology. A lot of it's based on Intel architecture. And from there, I'll talk to you a little bit about, oh, sorry, the button's gone. No button. Oh, okay, so here's the first slide. So I'm here to give you a little bit of an overview of Advantech and the rise of artificial intelligence, 5G networks, and IoT orchestration. Oh, thanks. IoT orchestration. Advantech has been involved in many areas, from sensors all the way into the cloud, as I indicated earlier. I come from one of our divisions, which is called our Networks and Communications Division, which represents about $200 million of our business. And for many years, we've been building equipment that goes into the network infrastructure. So our systems actually are powering the telecom network, embedded within other equipment manufacturers and operators' equipment. And as we see things moving forward, we see software-defined networks and software-defined technology with network function virtualization making some major changes in the way that networks are provisioned for the future. And that's where I think we play a role by building equipment like you see here. Here, this is a virtual customer premises equipment edge device running software-defined wide area networking on Intel processors. And on the other side, you see some of the equipment that we build for edge cloud and multi-access edge computing. And this is, in fact, a small data center in a box. It's about the size of your microwave oven, and it has 300 Xeon processor cores in it, where you can repurpose it to actually do whatever you want within the network. It could be running software-defined radio to the radio heads. It could also be running the core EPC virtually on some of the blades. It could be running applications in a multi-access edge computing environment. So in fact, it can be repurposed to do whatever you want it to do on the fly, thanks to network function virtualization and SDN. Actually, adding to that, there's also the rise of AI and IoT orchestration as we begin to connect more and more devices together and big data together at one end, and artificial intelligence at the edge and in the network cloud is where we're looking at improving the processes of networks going forward. I won't harp on too much about 5G as I don't have so much time, just a short presentation. We have a number of presenters here. But I think you know from the 5G vision of enhancing mobile broadband, there's really three key waves here. They're extreme mobile broadband, ultra reliable and low latency communications, and also the ultra lower cost massive machine type communications that come into play that are really going to help us move the network forward. And some of the work that we've been doing, at least within Advantech, which I'll go into in more detail, is more about what happens on the ultra low latency side in the edge. So the critical wireless technologies for 5G, I think we all know are of course, these groundbreaking baseline technologies that get everything moving with the new millimeter wave air interfaces, massive MIMO, and grouping antennas together that can give us much faster bandwidths at the transmitter and receiver level. And of course, small cells being deployed in densely populated area means we need to push more compute devices out to the edge of the network for those low latency processing. Beamforming and full duplex are some of those technologies that help bring 5G together. There are also some other interesting technologies that are very important on the road to 5G. And as I mentioned earlier, MEC, which is multi-access edge computing, used to be called mobile edge computing, but now it connects, let's say, wireline and wireless networks together. And it puts us on the road to 5G. They help us by using more of a software-defined infrastructure, providing greater flexibility and elasticity to the network. The edge devices closer to the users help to give lower latency, higher throughput, There's more context information and location awareness, so app developers can be running on edge devices close to the edge of the network and bringing on new services and a whole wide range of various applications that weren't possible before. The last thing you want to be doing if you have a virtual reality headset on is have some of the effects of low latency and go bumping into a lamppost while you're walking down the street because you have a round trip time back to a data center, which could cause some significant delays. And that's where we'll see more of this edge computing, which is technology that will be used really as a precursor to 5G. But it's very important to have that as we move towards 5G reality. Advantech, just a few words. These are really the areas where we're working, from the devices connecting to IoT gateways and universal CPU devices that can be reprogrammed in customer premises or at the edge of the network or in factories. Routers that are wireless devices for the wireless edge. Again, specialized server platforms that go in diverse locations in the network and can provide processing power for multiple functions that are all software defined. Building up through to the edge cloud with some higher end gear, and all the way into the core of the network with products that give this end-to-end network elasticity that the industry will be basing its future on. I put into my title something IoT orchestration. I won't go deep into this, but there's a lot been going on about network function virtualization that actually allows more flexibility within the network, and it allows orchestration from a much higher level. That is already being implemented in a lot of new rollouts, but we're also beginning to see that move into the IoT world, where we can start to orchestrate devices much higher up in the cloud. And then finally, the rise of AI and machine learning. What I will do, is I am running out of time, is some of the things that I spoke about before, bringing that information back up into the cloud will allow for AI, and time's up. So, sorry. Yeah, all I would say is that for some live demos of what we're actually doing, if you go over to the Taiwan Pavilion, the ITRI booth, there is a multi-axis edge computing demonstration live there. That's actually got some really neat demonstrations for mobile edge, and also some AI solutions with Linker, where you can find out what we're doing in AI. And over at the Sixwind booth, which is quite close by, you can find some more information on their virtual router for secure multi-site cloud connectivity. Thank you.
Being more connected also means being more exposed to hackers, viruses, and other type of malwares. Just like the regular houses, the smart homes also need strong locks, such as a router that uses behavioral-based detection to prevent, detect, and correct all kinds of threats. To present the Link Wi-Fi router, powered by McAfee, and to share more things about safeguarding today, please welcome on stage the Link Global Marketing Director, Mr. Tina Chai.
Buenos dias. It's very it's our honor for. First, I would like to thank you, Taitra, to invite Dylan again on the stage. Today's topic, you can see, like just the MC just talked about. It's about smarter security, safer home. So how can we safeguarding our IoT home? We talk about, MWC is talking about the digital futures, right? We are now so connected than ever. So how can we really making sure that our digital home, our digital future is secure? I remember at CES, when I went to CES, when I asked my colleagues there, almost everyone told me that they have Alexa or Google Home. So even their kids use Alexa and Google Home daily to control their home appliance. So what does it mean? So this voice control really speed up the development of smart homes. We can see that from research, by 2020, over 50 connected devices will be, pretty much average. Every household will have over 50 devices. That's quite a lot. So what's the issue with a connected home? It's about, now if we see a lot of connected home appliance, devices, they are in fact not secure enough. They don't have really a built-in security. So what does it mean actually? So it means that I remember last year, the WannaCry, it really created a lot of negative impact worldwide. So how can we try to avoid that had happened again? So especially, at home, the connected home becoming a very easy target for the malicious attack. So the best way we have been studying with our partners like McAfee. So we noticed that, in fact, the routers and the gateway is the base place for to protect our connected homes. So because it provides the network for all of the IoT devices connected to our home, right? So we launched actually the solution with AC2600 Wi-Fi router powered by McAfee this year. So we work with McAfee, so that was embedded McAfee's secure home platform. So we can pretty much protect the home IoT protections. In the same time, we think that that's not enough. We need to also protect you while you are not at home as well. So we also partner with McAfee to provide LifeSafe program. So while you are not at home, you will be protected by this antivirus program. So making sure that while you are away from home, you can, you won't receive any virus, malware, ransom, all of that, keeping you, again, safe. So I want to talk about what's importance of this home protection. It's about, we know that consumers have very little knowledge about security compared to, I was just talking to Paul. They know very well, industrial levels of products, they have very good knowledge and very advanced features, right? The security features. However, for the consumer, you get very little knowledge about how you can protect yourself. That's why we want to make sure that the device works very simple, just with a few clicks, and you can protect yourself. So pretty much with few clicks, you can making sure that you prevent, detect, and correct any malwares that it comes from. The other important aspect I want to talk about is the kids' online safety. You know that, kids, for example, my kids, they always playing games, watching videos on YouTube whole day. So this is becoming a main issue for the parents as well. Also, there's out there so many inappropriate contents, right? So it's really related to violence and also something like sexual content is really not good for the kids' mental health. So how can we really deal with it? You really need to have a comprehensive parental control as well. So with this solution that we are offering, we're also making sure that your kids' online safety is there. So the parents don't need to really worry about that on top of the IoT home security. So, like what we are talking about, always so fancy about the AI technologies, right? So machine learning is something, of course, that benefits the hackers. They always get multiply, and they always get more sophisticated as well. But it also benefits the platform like us. We always, with this machine learning technology, we can ensure that we can come back with we can really go again with the device. I think time is up. So I'm going to get very quickly because I have still a few slides. So it's about machine learning. So our databases always get updated. So it always automatically updates the newest malware. So you don't really need to worry about is that get updated or not. So the other things, like I just talked about when I was in US, there's Alexa and Google Home everywhere. So now smart home is about voice control. And this really speed up the whole process. That's why our solution also compatible with Alexa, since that is a growing trend as well. So we work with also Intel, pretty much their processor also provides the device allows 128 devices to connect simultaneously. So in the end, of course, the protection, security protection is important, but we cannot really compromise with the speed. And actually, what routers need to go is the speed, right? You need to make sure that you have, now everyone wants the seamless wireless. So we still ensure that you have the seamless wireless with fast speed, and you can use it when you are even a heavy user. You are going to watch the screen, the HD videos, VR functions, you can really without any lagging. So should I play the video? No. Can I?
Prevent threats like viruses, malicious websites, malware, phishing, identity theft scams, and even botnet attacks. It updates your threat database automatically, with every new device enjoying automatic protection and full control from the mobile app. You get comprehensive security made simple. McAfee Secure Home Platform uses behavioral-based detection to identify abnormal, unauthorized intrusions or attacks. It's always getting smarter because it's always learning. Using the power of cloud-based machine learning, keeping your kids safe has never been easier. You can set up parental controls, customize protection for each child, establish content filters, pause internet access, even create curfews. D-Link AC2600 Wi-Fi router, powered by McAfee, keeping your smart home safer.
Our lives are changing thanks to Internet of Things. Companies like Secom are imagining a future where everything is smart. Smart houses, healthcare, cloud-based public service and security, from protecting our homes or companies from bulgars, to protecting our cities from natural disasters. To give you some great insight about smart security, please welcome on stage Secom Vice Chairman, Mr. Frank Lin. Welcome.
Hello, everyone. My name is Frank, and thank you, Tetra, for inviting us to MWC to tell us, everyone, what Taiwan Secom's been up to for the past 40 years. So basically, what we are is a security company that started 40 years ago purely for anti-theft. But with the new technology that's been building up these past couple of years, we've changed our technology to improve our service because we're more of a service company than anything else. We're a company with over 1,000 service providers, service personnel that can be dispatched at any time, at anywhere throughout Taiwan. So what our direction for a smart home is a little bit different from the general public. What we succeed is not just anti-theft, but right now we can prevent fire detection, fire, CO2, pollution preventions, so that everyone can live at a very peaceful and safe home. And also, we also provide the basic smart home technology, lights, shades, etc. But the difference between us and everyone else is that when the sensors detect a high detection of smoke or CO2 or pollution, we can get rid of it at instant. And when there's an emergency, we can dispatch our personnel to your location within 10 to 15 minutes. So this is the difference between a lot of the SI companies and a security company like us. And besides homes, we also do a lot of commercial, retail, and restaurants. And in restaurants, our new perspective is when we're not just keeping your stores and retail restaurants safe, we also can help you manage. So what we provide now, and also through our technology, is using a point of sales management system service, which can also provide a real-time, you can check, any business owner can check on their phones at real time the revenues, how many customers are inside your stores, and also how many of your employees are late to work. So it can all be checked in real time and on your phone. And this is the new services that we provide through technology. And as a very reputable, trusted company in Taiwan for over 40 years, our R&D is also very strong. So we are also one of the biggest operators for smart cities in Taiwan. And one of it is that we cooperate with a lot of the Taiwan government, especially like the Earthquake Research Center that we created. Now we have 3,000 notification systems, sensors set in schools throughout Taiwan that can help whenever there's an earthquake coming. So when, like, so basically what we provide for schools is a 10 to 20 second prevention so that kids can get out, and also a lot of the businesses can set remote automated modes that where there's electricity and elevators can be turned off whenever there's a earthquake, and so it can prevent some heavy losses. Also, another company of ours in Taiwan is that we cooperated. We help manage Taiwan cities. Around 70% of the roadside parking spaces are also managed by us in Taiwan, and therefore I am working with 2 cities right now, Keelung and and Taoyuan, and where we are putting sensors on the floors so that our the drivers of Taiwan can know exactly and when any parking space is open, and our ticketers can know exactly when you park your cars in the in the spots. So, and also Taiwan is becoming an age of elderly. And therefore, we're also been cooperating with a lot of hospitals in Taiwan to work with using IoT technology, because a lot of our customers at home, elderlies, they're not very easily maneuvered or disabled. So right now, through our monitors and sensors, we can go directly through the health net and to the hospitals. So, and when the doctors can also subscribe to our partnered pharmacies, which can send the medicine to your home directly. So you don't have to leave home to go to the hospitals. And this is what the Taiwan government is actually trying to push as well. And we are also one of the largest, we are the largest distributor of AED in Taiwan. We have currently around 15,000 systems throughout Taiwan, and using now with LP-WEN, we can now safely online all these 15,000 AEDs. So whenever anyone has to use AED, they're confident that these machines have batteries and is well maintained. And so basically, what Taiwan Secom wants to strive for is to not just keep Taiwan, our customers, safe, but to the citizens of Taiwan, a safer using new technology to provide a better health and everything for Taiwan. So, and this is my presentation today. Thank you.
Health is very important for all of us. And this sector is one of the most potentially disrupted by the Internet of Things. Technologies, like the next one, will enhance medical services by helping doctors and nurses do their jobs, in addition to supporting patients with robo-assistance. Please, give a warm welcome to El Group Senior Account Manager, Frank Lin. Welcome. Oh no, sorry, it's a mistake. It's Rosa Liu. Welcome, Rosa.
Good morning to everyone. Muy buenos días a todos los presentes. My name is Rosa Liu. I'm the account manager of II Group. Well, AI Group is a public listed company in Taiwan. We have 20 years experience in industrial computing. And along with our subsidiary companies, we have the goal to supply a complete portfolio on computer-based solutions for very different vertical markets. In particular, for the healthcare, we provide a solution in healthcare, which has a vital role that is playing a vital role in our lives. And AI Group provides solutions from the sensor to e-health gateway and the cloud platform. And for the nursing care, smart ward, and the operating room and telemedicine. Okay. Today, I'm going to focus on AI in hospital and after hospital solutions. To start with, let me introduce our mobile nursing solution. Well, due to the trend of the EMR and to improve the hospital work efficiency, our medical panel PC, the POC series, can work as the mobile nursing solution to enhance the hospital staff workflow. Nurses can easily check the patient's prescription, their daily dosage, or the examination schedule, and updating patients' vital signs to the hospital system directly. This is our new mobile point of care, 22-inch and 24-inch panel PC, designed for the nursing cart. Both have the lightweight design with 3 hot swappable batteries and supporting up to 8 hours of runtime. And as for the ICU and the operating room scenario, we would like to present our medical box PC and the medical grade barcode reader, both with the design concept to provide a surgical team more precise and safer environment. This medical grade box PC is a high-performance fanless medical computer with the flexible mounting bracket to save space in OR. And in addition to the flexible expansion to add a capture card for medical imaging inspection, the cable covers design protects the system from dust and liquid ingress. To improve the work efficiency in OR, this is our medical barcode reader. It has antibacterial housing and supports both 1D, 2D barcode decoding that can scan surgical tools and provide medication management accurately. It does not only shorten the OR preparation time, but also enhance the surgery workflow. As for after hospital solution, we would like to introduce our smart home companion robot, the AlphaBot. Well, basically, it is an open platform that designed for telemedicine and application, and also provides vital sign monitoring for home care. Our AlphaBot is integrated with Android Open development platform that allows the service provider to create different apps for home care and health care. This artificial intelligent robot can work as e-health gateway at home, which allows you to upload the daily vital signs to the hospital database and enables the medical staff to remote diagnose and prescribe to patients from hospital. We, AI Group, are continuously improving our technology And we work very closely with our partners and to achieve high-quality service and enhance our healthcare environment. In conclusion, we have successfully implemented our medical solution in different hospitals in Taiwan and worldwide. In this slide, you can see our real application stories in OR, also integration of equipment in ICU. We provide patient monitoring system, the nurse workstation, as well as the dialysis system and bedside infotainment. So thank you for listening and thank you for your precious time. Que pase buen día.
We have heard a lot of today about operating remotely our house appliances. But how about doing it by taking to them? Taiwanese startups, like both partners, provide innovative approaches and fresh ideas for the Internet of Things, such as the concept of conversation of things. Here, to show you a little bit more about this technology, please welcome both partner, European Operation Manager, Mr. Shih-Chung Liu.
Hola a todos, ¿cómo estás? Estudié en Barcelona y me gusta Barcelona mucho, mucho, mucho. And es bueno volver aquí. So good come back here. Barcelona is so good. Barça. See? Okay? We are both partner. And we are from Taiwan, Taipei. And we elect by Paris Code. So now we have an office in Paris focusing on European market. And so we kind of based on Taipei and Paris now. In the very, very beginning, we focusing on building a chatbot on Facebook Messenger, and we try to figure out, we try to making lots of appliances through the chatbot, from the media subscription to the restaurant's reservation system. And in the end of 2016, we're making the first real demo on the real life. That is a small house. There's a light inside, and you can interact with the light via the Facebook Messenger. Yep. And the demo is in 4YFN, and there is an O2O marketing activities case, and it's a new CE in Taipei 101. And you can type some sentence blessing, you can type some word, and you can just jump into the 101. And the last case, the last one I mentioned, it's the area we never thought about, we never imagined. It's a long-time caring, and it's really important and serious issues we thought about. When we're making a demo, it's a sensor, it's a device in the shoes. When you feel the elder or the patient fall down or some accident happen, it will send a messenger to the medical organization or anything we assign. And we believe the long-term caring is really, really big issue, especially Europe, especially Asia, Japan, and it's a common issue on the earth. And right now, after building the chatbot, we figured out we are not just doing this. We have a bigger imagine for the chatbot. And ladies and gentlemen, it's called COT. It's called Conversation of Things, or you can call Chat of Things. We believe the chatbot can be the center of internet. We believe the chatbot can be, you can interact, you can talk with all the internet device, your social media, your website, your email, your store, your PayPal, or even the real device. You can use your chatbot to interact with them, and we are working on it. And we believe the chatbot can be the center of IoT, can be the center of internet. It will be a new way to interactive conversation with everything. Okay, thank you for this. Wish you have a good day. It's my presentation. Thank you.
The smartphones is one of the key pieces of the Internet of Things. It controls so many different things. But in digital health, in the near future, it will do even more than that. In a very little time, devices like the one we are about to see will be as a standard to doctors as carrying a stethoscope hanging from their necks. It's a pleasure for me to introduce you Sensor Business Development, Dr. Gabriel Chao.
Hi, good morning, everyone. I'm Gabriel from iSensor. iSensor is founded in 2012 from Silicon Valley and now operated in Taipei, Taiwan. And our three co-founders are visiting scholars from Stanford University. At that time, they thought the mobile health will be the future trend. So after several years' effort, today I will present you a future vision of mobile health solution. We all know that aging society become a worldwide problem. Silver tsunami is an unstoppable trend all over the world. Rising healthcare becomes more and more serious, and it is the issue of the government and the insurance company. So how to reduce the rising healthcare cost? We think dehospitalization and the decentralization is the key. We need to move patients outside the hospital, no matter providing the healthcare service in a home-like surrounding, like in the community, in the drugstore, or in the physician office. In the in vitro diagnosis industry is also have this kind of trend. We can find that you can do more blood tests in your home or in your community. So how iSensor achieve this?
Did you know that in vitro diagnostics can also be done on your smartphone? iSensor's globally exclusive PixoTest technology can turn your mobile devices into in vitro diagnostic medical devices. With our innovative test strips and Pixo Health app, you can measure, record, and upload your test readings to the cloud with just one click. This enables users to monitor their conditions of diabetes, cardiovascular diseases, women's health problems, or infectious diseases. The data can also be used for patients' self-management, medical professionals' analysis, or the government's appraisal of disease control policies. Meter-free, extensible platform, synchronization. PixoTest is constantly dedicated to the creation of the most efficient smart healthcare.
So iSensor utilizes smartphone's camera as an optical reader and the utilized screen as a light source. With leveraging nowadays chemical and immunoassay strip, iSensor can quickly adapt different biomarker in a very short time. Nowadays, we already have 15 patents, which to make sure every measurement is accurate at laboratory level. Nowadays, iSensor has several products available on the market. We separate them to the two categories. The left one is the over-the-counter, which means the consumer can directly buy their product. The left one is the PixoTest Glucose. It is the world's first FDA approval smartphone sensor-based blood glucose measurement system. The right one is the Evelyn ovulation test. We utilize this system to monitor women's ovulation period. And in last month, Evelyn just get the CES Best Baby Tech Award in Las Vegas. Besides, the most important is dozens of women really, dozens of pre-mother really get pregnant because of using the Evelyn. So I think this is more important thing for us. For the professional use, now we provide the PixoTest POCT, just like this one, a handheld smartphone-based tested machine. Usually you need to draw blood and take sample to the lab for maybe at least 1 day. However, now you can finish a test in 5 minutes, and the data can be synchronized directly to, with the smartphone and synchronize your healthcare data directly to the clinics. Okay. So we are at the 4YFN, and we also have some product demo here. So please visit us and let us show you the future vision of mobile health solution. Thank you.
Computex is the leading global ICT and Internet of Things show, co-organized by Taiwan and Taipei Computer Association. Computex is a proof. Taiwan is a strategic destination for foreign companies and investors looking for partners in global technology systems. To give us a little preview about this terrific event, please welcome to Taitra, Manager Brooke Lee.
Hello, everyone. My name is Brooke Lee from Computex organizing team. And it's my pleasure to give a brief introduction about the preview on Computex 2018. Computex has been evolving with the global technology trends. And since 2016, we have successfully transformed itself from the ICT hardware show to the integration of hardware and software show. And our exhibitors are hosted from global big brands to global startups. Different from other ICT trade shows, we provided total solutions from sourcing innovative ICT products to building strategic alliances on ICT, IoT ecosystems. And this year, the positioning of Computex Taipei is focused on building global technology ecosystems. And based on this, we focus on 6 main themes. They are AI and robotics, IoT applications, gaming and VR, innovation and startups, 5G, and blockchain. Among the 15 exhibit areas of Computex Taipei, the 3 featured exhibit areas are SmartTech, Innovex, and iStyle. They all received a positive feedback from our participants. The first one is SmartTech. It's the stage for the latest IoT applications. These include AI, smart tech solutions, such as smart home, smart healthcare, and more. And in Innovex, it's exclusively designed for the global startups. In Innovex, our exhibitors can not only display, but also get involved in many activities and forums, such as we have demo, we have pitch, display, startup tour, and workshop. And the third one is iStyle. iStyle is for Apple MFI certified peripheral products. Summing up, Computex provides a diverse portfolio of events and activities for our participants to connect and network with their target audience. For example, we have International Press Conference, which is 1 day before the show, and we have the opening ceremony, new product launches from our exhibitors, startup pitch and the demo. We have the B2B matchmakings, keynotes and forums, startup workshop, and VIP networkings. And this year, we have our booth at the MWC. Our booth is located at the Hall 1. The booth number is 1F81. And if you are interested in our trade show, you are very welcome to visit us there. And finally, this year, Computex will start from June 5th to 9th in Taipei, Taiwan. And we are very looking forward to your participation. And thank you for your listening.
Technological innovation substantially contributes to the development and the improvement of the well-being of people. Taiwan really believes Internet of Things is the backbone of the future, which is why it's determined to empower it by addressing its opportunities and challenges with government initiatives. Here to explain why Taiwan is leading the way to power up the Internet of Things, please welcome Industrial Technology Research. Maggie Chow, please.
Thank you.
So good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Maggie Zhao from Ichi, and thanks for Taitra for inviting us. So as the final speaker, I think my presentation is kind of a wrap-up of this conference. So my topic is about how Taiwan leading the way to power up IoT. So I'm going to share with you how we see the opportunity and the challenges, and what do we see the key to keep powering it up, and followed by some government projects. So we just heard about some solutions about the smart home, about the healthcare. So the opportunity for IoT industry are huge, and they are coming from different vertical market. But what are the challenges? So we're going to have new competitors because the entry barrier is lower. And the interoperability, because when a device connects to another device, we need standards. But the thing is, we have multiple standards in just single one scenario and for many devices. And the last one is, what are the business models? And are we going to sell the product, or we are going to sell the service? And for those services, they are cross industry. So the test bed is not just for test the solution, the quality of these solutions. It's kind of test the business model for these solutions. So in the past, when we think of Taiwan, think of IoT, ICT, that it comes to our minds, all those hot products are made by Taiwan. So we have a very comprehensive supply chain. So with this advantage and flexibility, we can move forward and create the value in this ecosystem. So we think the key points to create this value in this ecosystem are as follows. We need to know that all the technology and solutions are driven by the service. So we need to have the domain knowledge. We need to have the cross-sector collaboration. We need to have good partners to have some mutual benefit. So our government also have some project to leverage resources to help our industry. So the first one is the Asia Silicon Valley Development Agency. So it's kind of a national level plan. So they set up some topic, and including some advanced ones, such as autonomous vehicles. So within this kind of topics, project also leverage the resource from the local, from the global, including some test bed, to help our industry to develop some good solutions. And the next one is a new smart city development project. Why we say new? Because it's a new one. It's just starting from this year. So they cares about if the needs are from the local. So all the requirements are from the local government. So we actually just finished a 4-year smart city project. So we listen, learn. So from the past smart city projects, we found out some good service, and we try to expand the service to different cities. And we also expand that we can have some more new service in the future. And Paul just mentioned about the 5G. So we also launched a new Taiwan 5G Alliance, and we just launched this last month. And this alliance is leading by Zhonghua Telecom, which is the biggest operator in Taiwan. So all the members in this alliance are the partner in this ecosystem. So all the partners will contribute what they have. We will have some test bed, we will develop some technology solutions, and we will develop some business model. And the goal of this alliance is to have some pre-commercial network service by 2020. And this is my last slide that we are going to show you more. So we are going to have some IoT solution that can connect to the vehicles. We also have some AR/VR solution that can enable your own devices to have the VR experience. And we also have 5G. So we have facial recognition, we have deep machine learning, and we have edge computing. So what Paul just mentioned about the FinTech demonstration, they are all here. So we are all at the Taiwan Pavilion, which is located at the Hall 5, right after the main entrance. So welcome to visit us and have some demonstration experience. Thank you.
As some of you may know, we have an amazing prize of 1,000 euros of voucher to be spent in Amazon online. So please welcome Mr. Lin, Director of Taitra.
So now it's an important moment for lucky draw. So we will see who's the lucky one. this moment. Okay, this one will be from iTech Mania, Leonardo Ogiani. Wow. Come here, step.
¿Hay un vídeo antes? No. No, vale. Ya, nada más terminar. Lo
It's
¿Ya?
1,000 euro Amazon coupon. And you can use it in Europe anywhere.
Thank you very much.
My pleasure. Okay, thank you.
Thanks to all the speakers for participating in this event, to Taitra for this fantastic organization, and thank you so much for all of you attending this press conference, and we hope to see you later in Taiwan SLM Pavilion. Meantime, please have some refreshment and have a wonderful time in this Mobile World Congress 2018. Thank you so much.